Well, the rift between President Trump and Fed Chair Jerome Powell may widen today.
The Federal Reserve is expected to wrap up its meeting today and keep interest rates unchanged. That's what we're hearing, despite enormous pressure coming from the White House. Doug Luzader live in Washington with the latest. Hey, Doug.
Good morning. The Fed is widely expected to once again take that kind of wait-and-see approach to interest rates. And if that's the case, it is not going to sit well with the president. President Trump arriving back at the White House with a new trade deal in hand with Europe and new confidence that others are in the pipeline.
I was just speaking to a senior White House official who tells me that they are feeling really good because they are, number one, moving the ball forward, and number two, they feel that they are proving that the American markets matter more than anything else.
And that optimism may extend to the Federal Reserve, which will decide today what to do with interest rates. After some in-person lobbying last week with Fed Chairman Jerome Powell, the president thinks a cut could be coming.
He said, congratulations, the country is doing really well. And I got that to mean that I think he's going to start recommending lower rates.
But Fed watchers say not so fast. The Fed is still worried about inflation and the potential impact from new tariff deals. And while talks between the U.S. and China could lead to another pause in that looming trade war, the overall uncertainty is what many expect will drive the Fed to hold fast for now. That's despite the hope from the White House that lower rates will help juice the economy.
You got to remember that every point saves the United States of America $360 billion. So cut a half and at least give America $180 billion. Come on.
All right. Now, despite some very pointed criticism of Fed Chairman Jerome Powell, the president has backed away from any kind of talk of trying to fire him that has really roiled markets in the past. And back to you guys.
Okay. Thank you, Doug.